Man and His Symbols is a groundbreaking work by Carl Jung, the renowned Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, first published in 1964. This book is a collaborative effort involving several contributors and is intended to make Jung's complex ideas and concepts accessible to a broader audience. In this summary, I will provide an overview of the key themes and ideas presented in the book, drawing upon various instances and concepts discussed by Jung and his collaborators.
Before we dive in, if you find this content valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. It truly helps us grow. Now, let's get started.
Introduction and background. Man and His Symbols is a comprehensive exploration of Carl Jung's analytical psychology, a field that seeks to understand the human psyche and the symbols that populate our dreams, fantasies, and cultural expressions. The book begins with a foreword by Jung, in which he explains the need for a more accessible introduction to his work, as well as the significance of symbols in understanding the unconscious mind. The primary premise of the book is that the human psyche operates on both a conscious and unconscious level, with the unconscious mind being a rich source of symbols that carry profound meaning. These symbols are the bridges between the conscious and unconscious, allowing us to gain insight into the deeper layers of our psyche. Symbols and the unconscious. Jung argues that symbols are central to understanding the unconscious. In one instance, he explains how symbols in dreams often provide access to the hidden aspects of our inner worlds. For instance, a dream featuring a serpent may not just be a snake but could symbolize deeper emotional or instinctual processes. By interpreting these symbols, individuals can gain insight into their inner struggles and desires. In another compelling instance that Jung presents, the symbolism of water emerges as a potent representation of the unconscious mind. He illustrates how water, when it appears in dreams or fantasies, can signify a variety of profound psychological meanings. For some, it might evoke feelings of fluidity, emotional depth, or the enigmatic nature of the unconscious. Others may interpret it as a symbol of cleansing and renewal, a reflection of the soul's need for purification and rebirth. This multifaceted interpretation of water exemplifies how symbols in dreams are laden with personal significance, shaped by one's unique experiences and emotions. Jung's emphasis on individual interpretation underlines the idea that symbols are not universal in their meaning but are highly personal and contextual. Exploring these symbols, such as water or serpents, offers a fascinating journey into the intricate landscape of the human psyche, where hidden aspects of the self are unveiled through the language of symbols. The collective unconscious. Jung introduces the concept of the collective unconscious, a reservoir of shared human experiences and archetypal symbols that transcend individual cultures. He argues that these archetypes are universal and are part of the human inheritance. Jung's example of this is the image of the wise old man, which appears in various forms across cultures, from the shaman to the philosopher. The concept of the collective unconscious is exemplified by Jung through the recurring archetype of the wise old man. This archetype is not confined to any specific culture but appears universally, transcending geographical and temporal boundaries. In ancient Greek mythology, the figure of Chiron, the wise centaur and teacher of heroes, embodies this archetype. Similarly, in Asian cultures, Lao Tzu, the sage and founder of Taoism, is considered a representation of the wise old man. Even in contemporary Western society, characters like Gandalf from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings and Dumbledore from the Harry Potter series embody this archetype. The persistence of the wise old man in various cultures and storytelling traditions underscores the idea that certain archetypal figures and symbols are embedded in the collective human psyche. They represent a universal longing for wisdom, guidance, and the quest for deeper understanding. Jung's concept of the collective unconscious suggests that these archetypes are part of our shared human heritage, providing a common thread that connects individuals from different backgrounds and times, reflecting the fundamental unity of the human experience. Dream analysis. A significant portion of the book is dedicated to the analysis of dreams and their symbolic content. Jung believes that dreams are a direct connection to the unconscious and that understanding their symbolism is essential for personal growth. He cites numerous examples of dream analysis, emphasizing the importance of interpreting dreams in a context that makes sense to the dreamer, as dream symbols are often highly personal. In one remarkable instance of dream analysis, Jung recounts the case of a patient who repeatedly dreamt of being in a dark, foreboding forest. For this individual, the forest was laden with personal symbolism, representing a realm of uncertainty, fear, and the unknown. Through a careful exploration of the dreamer's associations, it became evident that the forest served as a metaphor for their own unconscious, an uncharted territory filled with repressed emotions and unresolved conflicts. By unraveling the specific symbols within the dream and understanding their personal context, the patient was able to confront their fears and delve deeper into the hidden aspects of their psyche. The dark forest, once a source of trepidation, transformed into a place of self-discovery and growth. This example underscores Jung's conviction that dream analysis can be a transformative tool for individuals. By interpreting the symbols within dreams, one gains access to their inner world, confronts inner conflicts, and embarks on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. It highlights the importance of understanding the subjective, personal significance of symbols within the context of the dreamer's life and experiences. Myths and legends. The authors also discuss how myths and legends are rich sources of symbolic material. They serve as collective expressions of the human experience, embodying archetypal themes and symbols. For instance, Jung explores the story of King Arthur and the Round Table as a symbol of the quest for individuation and personal growth, where each knight represents a facet of the self. A vivid instance of the rich symbolism within myths and legends can be found in the ancient Egyptian tale of Osiris, the god of the afterlife and rebirth. This myth depicts Osiris as a symbol of death and resurrection, as he is dismembered by his brother Set and later reassembled by his wife and sister, Isis. Osiris's journey from death to rebirth carries profound archetypal themes. Jung delves into this myth to highlight its universal resonance. Osiris's story encapsulates the human experience of death, disintegration, and renewal, making it a powerful representation of the individuation process. Each element of the myth symbolizes facets of the self, the death of the old self, the fragmentation of personality, and the potential for rebirth and transformation. By exploring such myths and their symbols, Jung underscores their capacity to resonate across cultures and epochs, serving as collective expressions of the human experience. These narratives offer insights into the shared journey of personal growth and self-realization, making them invaluable resources for understanding the depths of the human psyche. Individuation. A central theme in Man and His Symbols is the concept of individuation. This process involves the integration of the conscious and unconscious aspects of the self, leading to personal growth and self-realization. Jung uses examples of individuals who undergo profound transformations in their lives as they embrace their unconscious material, confront their inner conflicts, and integrate these aspects into their conscious personality. Art and creative expression. Jung highlights the role of creative expression, such as art and poetry, as a means to explore the depths of the unconscious. He argues that artistic endeavors often tap into the rich source of symbols and archetypes within the human psyche. The book includes instances of artists who have produced works of great significance as they explored their inner worlds. One compelling instance that Jung discusses is the artwork of Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh, the Dutch post-impressionist painter, is known for his emotionally charged and expressive works. Jung analyzes the symbolism in Van Gogh's art, particularly focusing on his famous painting Starry Night. In Starry Night, Jung sees a reflection of Van Gogh's inner turmoil and a profound connection to the night sky, which he interprets as a symbol of the infinite and the cosmos. The swirling stars and the cypress tree in the painting are seen as powerful archetypal symbols, representing both the tumultuous nature of Van Gogh's emotions and his deep yearning for transcendence. Jung's analysis of Van Gogh's artwork exemplifies how creative expression can serve as a direct channel to the unconscious. Through their art, individuals like Van Gogh can access and externalize the inner world, making it visible and comprehensible to themselves and others. The symbolic depth of his paintings reveals the intricate interplay between the artist's personal psyche and the universal symbols that resonate with the human experience. It illustrates the transformative power of art in exploring the depths of the unconscious and connecting with archetypal themes. The role of religion. Religion and spirituality are discussed as well, with Jung emphasizing that religious symbols and rituals often reflect universal human experiences and archetypal themes. He cites examples from various religions and suggests that religious imagery can be a powerful tool for individuation and personal growth. The process of symbol formation. Jung provides insights into how symbols are formed in the unconscious mind. He explains that symbols are not arbitrary but emerge from a deep well of human experience and collective consciousness. The book offers instances of how symbols are shaped by cultural and personal factors, making them uniquely meaningful to the individual. For instance, consider the lotus flower in Eastern cultures. This symbol has deep-rooted significance, representing purity, enlightenment, and spiritual growth. The lotus rises from the mud at the bottom of a pond to bloom, untainted by its muddy origins. This symbolism reflects the journey of the human spirit from the mire of worldly attachments to the clarity of spiritual awakening. Jung's exploration of such symbols emphasizes that their formation is influenced by cultural and personal factors. The lotus, while universally recognized, takes on unique meaning within specific cultural contexts and can be deeply personal to individuals on their spiritual journeys. The importance of symbol interpretation. Throughout the book, Jung stresses the importance of interpreting symbols in a personal and meaningful way. He believes that this process of symbol interpretation can lead to self-discovery, emotional healing, and a more integrated personality. He provides numerous instances where individuals have gained self-awareness and psychological well-being through understanding the symbols in their lives. Man and His Symbols serves as a comprehensive and accessible introduction to Carl Jung's analytical psychology and his exploration of the world of symbols and the unconscious mind. It provides numerous instances and insights into the role of symbols in understanding human psychology, dreams, myths, and personal growth. By offering a clear and relatable entry point into Jung's work, this book continues to be a valuable resource for those interested in delving into the depths of the human psyche and the power of symbolism.